What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Escape. And also, if you happen to like all things nerd and geek, then I definitely think you should consider subscribing to this YouTube channel, by the way. So we all know that it's basically no secret that the DCEU so far has been definitely hit or miss. Especially with the older films like Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad. I mean, come on. Batman literally guns down a bunch of people and murders people like he's a fucking school shooter. But there have been some gems to the DCEU, such as Wonder Woman, which has actually really grown on me over the past 2 years. And there's also Aquaman, which had very great visual effects, and I also loved that movie as well. Luckily, this would not be the end of good DCEU movies, and Shazam came out practically on my birthday, and it blew me away. This is my absolute favorite DCEU movie, and one of my favorite movies of 2019. I love this movie so much, and I definitely hope there's a sequel to this movie, because the director of this movie has a lot of heart and passion, and I think that this is the most wholesome DCEU movie. There's also Wonder Woman 84, which I am quite excited about actually, but I'm not actually so sure how to feel about it at some points. Some points I feel that I'm really gonna like this movie, and with some aspects I might be confused or disappointed, but it's more leaning towards the side of being excited and satisfied with this movie. I love the 80s aesthetic, even though it's probably overused by now. I'm looking at you, Stranger Things, but I love this callback, and I'm hoping to see a lot more action from Wonder Woman this time. So overall, I'm very excited for this film. I'm also excited for Patty Jenkins to show her full creativity with this movie. And that's what I really like about what DC's doing with their movies. They're letting the directors show their creativity. For example, Joker. I mean, Todd Phillips did an amazing job making you creeped out at Joker, but also sympathizing with him. And because of that, it now has Oscar nominations, which is pretty goddamn cool. So, I'm really glad that DC is finally letting people make their visions in their own different kind of way, and that they don't really have any restrictions on how they want to create their movies. So we don't have to be forced with Zack Snyder tones, even though I do want the Snyder Cut. Hashtag release the Snyder Cut. Another movie I'm excited for is The Batman. And Batman is actually being played by Robert Pattinson, but a lot of people are gonna make fun of him for being Edward from Twilight, and that's kind of understandable. He was really fucking cringy in that movie, but I'm having a lot of hope with this movie, and I have a lot of hope in Robert Pattinson, since he's actually doing training, and he seems really dedicated, and it seems that he wants to make this the best movie possible. So I'm very excited for The Batman, since he's also one of my favorite superheroes of all time. So there is a lot of promise with Matt Reeves' The Batman, and it is coming out in 2021. So that's very exhilarating. Overall, the DCU has evolved over the past 7 years, from being gothy and edgy to letting directors do their own thing. And I'm very excited for the future of DC. And I think that this is a brand new hope for their cinematic universe. And let's pray to God that the Flash movie actually releases, so we can finally restart the timeline, which would make way for the other movies. So hopefully it does not get delayed again. And if it isn't, I'm very excited to see what the Flash is all about. It's probably going to be Flashpoint, because they want to reboot all of this crap. So that's all I have to say about the future of DC, and how it has a new hope. So, that's it for the video. If you could leave a like, I would really appreciate that. And I will see you in the next video, guys, and I love you 3000.